what if it never comes? What if that success you're holding in your mind, that achievement, that external validation, the money, the love, what if it never comes? The deep friendships you're yearning for, the team you want to lead, the book you want to write, the song you want to sing, the stage you want to be on, what if it never comes? It's a question that's been coming up a lot for me lately. It's really getting me to the root of asking why I'm doing anything. What is behind it? Is it for love? Is it for validation? Is it for a sense of importance? Is it for a sense of wholeness? Is it so that I can feel like I'm enough? Is it so I can feel like I'm succeeding? Is it so I can feel like I'm keeping above water, treading, staying alive in a world that wants to take me down? What is the reason behind what I do? If the success would never come, if the fame would never come, if the validation you're seeking would never come, if the love you're looking for never comes, would you do what you're doing now? What a question to ask. What things would you stop doing? What grinding would you stop? Sit with that question. This is a reminder to myself to fall back on. Sit with it. I'm sitting with it right now. What if it never comes? What would I still do? And that's a good place to start, because it means whatever's left is you. It's truly you. You're not doing it for others. Now, something you do for you, you can be doing for others, because even though it is you, you still want the validation and the love and the wholeness and all of it. But instead of seeing this inside of ourselves and hating it, it's like, let's illuminate it and bless it and realize that this is where the work needs to be done. Work in the sense that you're not going from empty to whole or partially filled to more filled. You're going from one divine masterpiece to another. More awareness of your wholeness, of your perfection. And so sit and ask yourself, what would I be doing if it never came? That's the thing we should be doing. That's the thing that makes us the happiest. I think I've whittled down a few things in my life. If fame from DJing never came to be, would I still do it? Yes, because I have a passion for music and I want to listen to the mixes that I make and I want to curate and I'm insatiable and I want the fame and I want the validation and I want the money. But if it didn't come, I would still be doing that thing. So I should probably be doing it. There's a book I've been writing at 3 or 4 words a day for the last 5 years. I haven't given myself space to create it. And I would still write that book. There's a couple of them because I want to hear that story, because it's the most exciting story I've ever heard. It's the one I haven't found in the world. It's the one that's inside of me that wants to be born. But I'm not ready yet to birth such a creation in its purity, because I'm still at the point where I'd want it to do well. I'd want people to get it. I recently performed a DJ set in front of 2,400 people, the first time I played live. I'll link the video below. And it was 2 nights, the event. And on the first night, there wasn't that many people there because it was after the headliner. Everybody had been drinking all day. There was maybe, at the start, 50 people on the dance floor. By the end, 20 diehard badasses dancing with me. And that first night, I played the set I would want to hear. And it was beautiful. It was thrilling. And most of it was music people had never heard before. And it tickled my heart, and I was ecstatic. And then the next night, I was opening for a big DJ, Sam Feld. Hundreds of millions of streams on the radio everywhere, just a heavy hitter in the electronic music scene. And I got the blessed opportunity of opening for him, the second night I would ever play in front of a live audience. Wild stuff. And I crafted a set that was a little more palatable. Still good music, don't get me wrong, still music I enjoy. But was it really the music I wanted to hear? No. There was music people could sing along to, remixes of popular songs, remixes they'd never heard most likely, but remixes so they'd get the vibe of it. But was it really what I wanted to hear if I went out for a night partying? No. And it was well received. But I was doing it so they would like it. And in that the artist becomes a performer. The artist is one who makes art for the sake of art. The performer is the one who performs for approval, for views, for a following. I'll say that again. The artist is the one who makes art for the sake of art. And the performer is the one who performs for an audience, for views, for likes. Who does the record label like to sign? Performers, because they bring in the bucks. Who do you mostly see on platforms like YouTube? A lot of the times, performers. But I guess YouTube's special in the way that there's no barriers to entry, and so the artists also do break through, and you know because you resonate with them. And so I'm having to ask myself internally, I'm facing this moment in my life of, do I want to be an artist or a performer? Do I want to do what's truly in my heart for me, or do I want to do what will be accepted? Sell my soul to the devil, the darkness. And I think I know the answer. I think you do too. But that answer can only be fully achieved and embodied, the answer of becoming the artist and doing what's truly inside of you. If you do not worry about the validation of others, if you do not worry about poverty, scarcity, if you do not worry about mass market approval, because your art may speak to fewer people in the beginning, but it'll speak to their souls. Whereas your performance might speak to people in one drunken night they'll never remember because it was a good time. It wasn't life-changing. It wasn't somebody pulling the divine into the world to have magical experience, which is art. That's what art is. And so you have to ask yourself, what would you do if the fame never came, if the love never came, the validation, none of it? Can you be whole unto yourself? I'm not saying I'm there, I'm doing the work, I'm in that space, but I see the target. I know what's important to me. And if this resonates with you, take it. Do you want to be an artist? If so, you need to cast away any need for validation. You need to cast away any need for mass market approval. You need to cast away your fears of being poor forever. You need to find your wholeness, the wholeness that you already are. You need to remember it, because when you can become seated in that place, nothing can shake you. And the universe will test you with the bills, with the video you post that doesn't have many views, with the traction you don't seem to be getting. It'll test you to say, do you actually believe in what you're saying, the pledge you're making? And if you can create from that space, you can create without the voices of other people, make believe or real in your mind, influencing your art. So I'm going to leave this here in case I forget, but if it resonates, leave a comment, let me know, not because I need validation, because I want to connect. Scratch that. I do need validation and I'm still working on it. You don't need to comment. This is for me to remember. So the next time I'm up to bat in whatever I do what I really want to do. I create what I want to experience, what I want to see, what I want to read, what I want to hear. Because in the bigger picture, it's me and me, all is me. I'm here with myself, having a conversation with myself. This is a reminder to myself. Dear Alexander, dear viewer, please don't forget. You're here to be an artist. There's enough performers. God forbid we become performers and gain all the success and lose ourselves and wake up to it later in life, having to try to change the course of our cargo ship, which is a little bit slow to steer because of all the momentum we have and all the accolades and all the money and all the lifestyle we've created around it. It's much cleaner now while we're at the bottom of the mountain to choose the right one to climb up instead of having to switch later when you're 40, 50, 60, 70. Not that it can't be done, it can all be done. But I need to bless the fact that my performances haven't blown up because they would have guided me astray. So thank you. Thank you, God, for the perceived scarcity. Thank you for the lack of validation. Thank you for not being seen externally. And thank you for reminding me that I am seen internally, always. And that the opinions of nobody else are more important than mine. And that yes, feedback is an important process of life. But only I know the vision that's in my mind. Nobody can craft it better than I can. The same goes for you. And so I need to empty my cup of all the other bullshit so that I can allow my vision to fill that cup and overflow. And if at some point down the road people want to give me accolades and praise and all that stuff, I hope to be a strong enough man to not let that shake me for my next creation. I hope the same for you. Good luck out there, folks. Peace and love.